Hey everyone, this is Angie at Stampin' with Amore. Welcome to my channel. Today we are making a donut box. Yeah, this holds the Hostess mini donuts. I thought this would be super cute for a birthday party or just a treat for a coworker. I mean, there's so many things you can use this for. You can also fill it with any other kind of candies you like, but I love these little donuts. My grandkids love these too. I used to always have them in here when they were younger. They would like the little donuts, especially my grandson. But yeah, and this one says, "Hope your day is sweet," and we have some little donuts on here. I've been dying to use these donuts, and I was like, okay, I need to find something to use these donuts for. So this is what I'm sharing today. It's really easy to create, and if you are a beginner, don't worry, I go step by step, and you will be able to follow these. By the way, if you are new, please subscribe to my channel. Give it a thumbs up if you like the video, and share with all your friends, because all those things really help our channels, because that's why you hear it from all the creators. So yeah, this is what I am sharing today. So let's get started. So I am using a full sheet of 8.5 by 11. This is our new in color, Pretty in Pink. And then we are going to mat this. And we are going to cut one at 6 by 2. We're going to cut two at 6 by 1 5/8, and then two at 2 by 1 5/8. And then I am using this die, and I'll show you the dies and stamp sets here in a minute. But I cut out 3 of these little banners from the Stylish Shapes, and then you need a piece to stamp on. And I'm using basic white for that. This is the Designer Series paper. It's our 2024 to 2026. This comes in all our color families, and they are double-sided, so they are great for this. And I use the little circles to kind of look like donuts. So the stamp set I'm using, actually I'm using the bundle, which is the Ice Cream Swirl and the Ice Cream Swirl dies. And then I'm using the Unbound Love for the little, just this die right here. I love the dies in here. I need to show you these dies, because just getting the dies alone, it comes in a bundle with sentiments. So this right here, the Unbound Love, goes with the Unbound Love dies, and I love the sentiments on here because I always love the cursive and the regular font. But look at these dies, and I'm also using this one right here for that. So you can use any dies that you have, but this one is so well worth it. Even if you just get the dies, I just love this one. Alright, so in the Stylish Shapes. So that is all that we're using for this. Alright, let's begin with stamping, of course, our donuts, and then we can color them. I'm using a combination today of my Stampin' Blends and my Ohuhu markers. The Ohuhu markers are in the description of this video. They're really good, y'all. And that's why I love using them. There's so many color ranges, and you can just mix and match, and I just love them. So we are going to stamp the donut with Memento. So we're going to do 3 of these. Again, I'm using my mat. Whenever you use photopolymer, you should purchase one of these mats, because these mats are really, really good for the photopolymer. Really makes a difference, believe me. I sometimes forget to use it, and then I'm like, why did I do that? And then we are going to stamp. I'm going to use my VersaFine for the sentiment, because I love how that stamps the sentiments. So I'm going to use that one, and I'm just going to put that one here so I can cut that out with my cut emboss. And we're going to color these. Alright, so for the Ohuhu, I know some of you have gotten these, so I'm going to just tell you the colors: E310, Y270, RV030, RV070, and Y13. And then I am also going to use my blends in the Pretty in Pink. I may not even use these 2 pink, because I did change it after a while, because this matches perfectly. So I decided, I think not to use those two colors. So we're going to use the blends for that. All right, so I'm going to use this light one here. And I have both the midtones and the larger pack of these markers. And I actually use them both a lot. And I just colored that one wrong, y'all. I colored it, first of all, I colored the donut. Oh, you know what? I can still use this one because I'm making a chocolate one. So let's just continue to use this one. Because I wanted one at least to be chocolate covered. I'm not actually a huge chocolate person. When I was younger, I didn't really eat a lot of chocolate. I liked things that were not chocolate, except for a Kit Kat bar. That was my weakness. How about y'all? What are your favorite? But I always loved things like Starburst or, you know, things like that. I was more of a different kind of candy girl, I guess. But as I get older, y'all, oh my gosh, I'm definitely becoming more of a chocolate person, especially with the chocolate in here. Oh my gosh, I find myself grabbing it. I did love Reese's and Kit Kats when I was a kid. Those two were like my favorite. All right, so we're just gonna blend that in. The difference in these Ohuhu, which I found out that you can get the brush and chisel in this mid-tone. So, yeah, I liked using the same. All right, and I'm going to put the little jimmies on it later. All right, we're going to do the other donuts too. And this is going to lighten up a lot. So, don't worry about, this color seems to lighten up a little bit when it dries, as do a lot of other colors. So we're just doing all the donuts the same color, so I'm going to just do this one too. This part is so relaxing to me. I know a lot of people don't really care to color, but y'all, it's so relaxing to me. That's why I've been leaving it in the video, because I know some of you do like to watch it and some don't. So if you don't, you can just skip right through. So we're doing these two pretty much the same. Because that matches the paper so perfectly, as does a lot of things Stampin' Up! Does. That's what I love about it. There's no thinking. You just have to create. And you can create just by matching. Everything matches and coordinates. One of these is going to have sprinkles and the other one is not. But we're going to do that last because I don't want it to get my fingers in it and it dry up. So I have the die for these. So we're going to cut out all these 3 donuts, and then I'm going to cut out this one. I'm going to bring my mini cut and boss up here. And by the way, y'all, Stampin' Up! Is having a sale in the month of June, and you can get 10% off this mini, and all of bundles are 10% off. So you're getting 20% off the bundles instead of 10. So, y'all, how can you resist? So I am going to run through. I always use 1, 2, and 4. And then I'm going to run through all these donuts, which I'll speed through all the donuts because, yeah, you don't need to watch me do all of those. And I need to turn this around as soon as I get that. Let's see. There we go. This one's super easy to turn around. Okay, y'all, I got the sentiment out and the 3 little donuts that we're using. So we're going to set that aside and let's do our box. So we're going to do some scoring here. This box is actually really easy, y'all. So on the 11-inch side, you're going to score at 1/2, 2 1/4, 8 3/4, and 10 1/2. Then you're going to turn it and you're going to score it at 1/2, 2 3/4, 4 1/2, and 6 3/4. And all this measurements, y'all, are on my blog at StampingWithAmore.com with the inspiration sheet that you can download and print. All right, let's do some cutting here. What you're going to do first is on this side with the 1/2 inch, you are going to cut off this whole corner here. And then you're going to cut down on these 2. Cut across that 1/2 inch off there and the 1/2 inch here. Then you're going to cut into these just so they fold into your box easier. And then this one too. This is a really good size box. It takes this whole 8 1/2 by 11. And then you're just going to cut in on these, which are our inside flaps. All right, we're going to do the other side exactly the same. So you're going to cut off this corner here. And then cut into these as well on the top here. And then you're going to cut down here. I'm going to cut those 1/2 inches off on both of these. Leave the middle one. And you're going to cut in on these. And then cut these here. And that is all of our cutting, y'all. It's going to look just like that. Okay, now let's grab our bone folder and sharpen all these score marks. Okay, so I am going to use Stamp and Seal Plus, and we are going to put this together. So these are our glue tabs. So put it on all your glue tabs. And we are going to just pull these up, line it up. You're going to see how good this size is. I did get those donuts at Walmart, but you can find them all over the place. They're even at gas stations. I've seen them. So I'm not going to put any more in because I only bought that one box. This is just going to fold down, so we're ready to decorate it. And we're going to mat this. Now our 6x6 paper is just 6x6, so this is going to seem a little bit short, but I'm just going to center it in the middle here. I'm going to use some wet glue. I don't think it makes any difference. It really still came out cute, I thought. But if you want to use 12x12 designer series paper, you can cut this a little bit bigger. But we don't always have to have it perfectly inside that area. So this one's for the front. And I just usually line up these here. Wherever I have this one ends, I usually just go around. And then we're going to do one more. I really wanted to use this because of the circles on it. I thought it was really cute. And we're going to put that one on. You can do a little notch here, which I think is a pretty good idea. I'm going to use a 3/4 inch circle punch, and we'll just go ahead and punch about halfway. This will help to open the box. I didn't do it on the last one, but it just came to me to do that. So let's do our sides now. How is the weather in y'all's area? Oh my goodness. Y'all, you know how I've been complaining about how much rain we've had? And we're still calling for rain like the day this posts on Sunday. But we have had now so much humidity and it's been in the 90s. One day it even hit 100. Yeah, already. So on these, we're just going to layer these. So this is the Pretty in Pink, and I am using Early Espresso. I just wanted it to match the chocolate donut. So that's why that one. And I thought it went really good with this Pretty in Pink. So I'm using wet glue so I can, you know, you have that time to wiggle room to fool with it. And I want it to fit right on here and on the top. So it's gonna sink because I don't have anything in it. So let's do it this way and see if I can get it. There we go. That's just about right. So I'm not gonna glue it on yet because I want to put our sentiment on and our donuts, and we are going to be popping these all up. So I'm going to use some dimensionals here. And I'm going to use the minis on the donut. So let's get this on first, and I'll tuck the little flags underneath. So I'm going to center that. And then we'll put a little bit glue on the back of these. And just tuck that under. Like that. And then let me grab the little dimensionals, the minis. And we're just going to put one on each side of these. The chocolate one, I'm just gluing that one down. But these two pink ones, we are going to add the dimensionals. So we're going to set one here. We're going to glue this one on. Let's put this one on first because it'll be easier. I'm going to grab my ribbon, and I'm using the Pretty in Pink. This matches all our new in colors. We have ribbon for each of our new in colors. This ribbon's really pretty. It ties really nice. So we are using this. I'm going to cut this. I'll probably trim it. I'm actually going to use a glue dot for the back of this. And I'm tucking this underneath here, like right there. So you're not going to really see the knot. But I like the little tails hanging out. We're going to trim this one. I'll trim this one a little bit too. But I like how it looks. And then we're going to glue this one on here. I'm going to put this one over here. And I'm using some of our new metallic enamel effects. And we're going to put some little sprinkles with these on. There. This one I think is the copper. Yeah, this is copper. And then I'm going to use the gold on this one. Now be careful you don't stick your finger in this when you're adding these. You have to be really, really gentle when you squeeze these, or they come out really big. So just be real careful with those. And there you have it. It's all done. Add your little donuts and you're ready to go. I hope you enjoy this, everyone. If you need any supplies, you can shop on my blog at StampingWithAmore.com. I have a new June host code right there. And if you order, I'd appreciate you using the host code. So thank you all. I will catch you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day. I'll see you later. Bye, everyone.